back, everyone. G'day, how you going? Chasing storms in Central Australia, or out here in the Outback. And it's just starting to spit lightly. And the temperature is dropping dramatically. Before I started out back in town there, it was 39 degrees. Not as hot as the last video, where I think I nearly died, but still, this hot, dry heat coming off the earth. The sky, dry heat. But yeah, we're coming into the wet season now. As you can see, these dark, ominous clouds building up. I've come out to shoot them. Just as I was saying, with that rain now, I can feel it on my skin. The temperature's probably dropped about 2 or 3 degrees. Hopefully I'm not out here when it absolutely pours down, or if it does, but yeah. Anyway, I'm out here to capture these dark, brooding clouds. And I looked on the weather radar, and the storm system, if it does eventuate and become a big cell behind me, is actually coming towards me. So gotta keep aware. Everywhere I look, it's turning quite black. But I want to emphasize and capture these moods in the Outback here. These dark, stormy clouds behind me, in and around these boulders, ghost gum. That brings me to my first image here. This lone tree, this lone ghost gum over my left shoulder, and then these rocks, and then to the right I got these black clouds building up. I'm not actually sure if this camera is picking it up. They got these black clouds picking up, and it's starting to spit lightly, so I might have to wipe my lens in between shots. So yeah, I'll take you through my first image. Brought lots of water today because it's still, as I said, really hot out here. I might venture around, see what kind of images I can capture with these clouds rolling in. So with my camera set up just beside the vlogging camera here, I was thinking, excuse me, this ghost gum, lone little tree here, then these granite boulders, and hopefully they pop with the black sky. On my camera I've put a circular polarizer on it. It's the only filter I'm going to use, and I've turned it to make the sky pop just that little bit more. And yeah, this will be my first image. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do like the composition, or the image itself. It works when there's really nice light on it, but I want to see how it looks with these clouds behind it. And I'll take that image, I'll put the settings up underneath. Quite a simple, straightforward image to start off with. Then I'll probably move around in behind the rocks here and see what else I can get. So here's this image. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna move on. In fact, I'm gonna scull some more water. I mean, I've been out here literally 5-8 minutes or something set up, and already this heat's made my mouth really dry, so keep hydrated. Wind's picking up now, so you can feel that, those clouds, those storms moving in. Put my back to it, and yeah, see what else we can grab. Here's this image. If you're watching my channel, you know this is food. The indigenous people love eating what's in here. It's the bush coconut, and I explained what it was a few videos back. A parasite makes this. You crack it open, you can eat the parasite inside, and the lining it makes is supposed to taste a bit like coconut. And a lot of people commented in the section saying if I ever found the right one, try it. So I'm a man of my word, and I'm trying to find the right one. Except I don't know what season they'd probably be good to eat. That one's been and gone. Try a couple more, and if I find the white parasite in the lining, I'll eat it for you. Another one that's already hatched. I just think it's the wrong time of year because these are all pretty Oh, oh, this one's a bit nah, that one's gone too. You can actually see the parasite cocoon there. Yeah, it's supposed to be real good bush tucker, but I guess lucky for me these ones these ones aren't. These ones have hatched and gone. There's another big one back there. Last try. Nah, this one's definitely been and gone. Big hole there. So yeah, next time. The location I am, I've noticed, I think the storm's actually split, which is, you know, typical. It's gone, standing in a huge ant's nest. It's gone behind the vlogging camera, and I'm not sure if you're picking up, it's gone that way too. And looking to, oh, what would that be? Sort of the southwesterly, that way where the storm was coming. Yeah, it's looked like it's split. So I'm going to hang around here for a little bit. I've got another image here I want to shoot. Might get back in my car and then drive the road's back over there somewhere, and back into the storm, excuse me, which is going over the old telegraph station right about, oh, now all that nice cloud. So if I do a few more images here, finish up, quickly drive over there, I might get those dark clouds behind moving north of that telegraph station, get an image from that. Yeah, just came out today just to emphasize these dark clouds. It's not much of a storm in terms of lightning. You do get very fierce storms out here with electric storms with lightning. They tend to happen usually in the evening, but there is definitely rain falling. I don't know if you can see it, just sleets of heavy rain falling, probably about 30-40 k that way, and I can't see anything honestly coming that way where the storm was supposed to come. So as a landscape photographer's luck has it, it's kind of split. I can see it way over that way. So enough talking. I'm going to take probably another one image or two images here, these granite boulders with that cloud in behind it, and I might go where I was saying, get in the car, drive over there, about 10 minutes, get one more image. Yeah, you can see the sky clearing up, breaking up, and behind me here. I was just playing around amongst all these granite boulders, picking out some trees. I was doing a 1-to-1 ratio crop built in the camera. Like if you follow me, I usually like wide 16:9, something like that, giving a nice visual or vista. But I thought the 1-to-1 ratio square worked really nicely. Just picking a tree or a boulder back in here, and then getting that sky, those clouds in the back to kind of tell a story of the storm rolling through. Yeah, I think I'm done here. I'm gonna go, like I said, jump in the car, bring you guys along, and I think the telegraph station might make a nice image with some nice black clouds in behind it. Yeah, it's supposed to storm all week, so I might do a couple more videos out and about doing some storms. Hopefully some really intensifies and gets some lightning and what have you, but for now I think it's just building up and building up, and probably later tonight might get a big electric storm and some rain. But for now, get in the car and the aircon. Not only do I love landscape photography and bring you guys along, I like to incorporate you know, some kind of history or story to the land, especially with the Indigenous or First Nations people of Australia and what I've been taught. And I want to show you another thing. I'll show you this. As you can see, I don't know its proper name. I think it's I'm guessing it's like some kind of seed, maybe. It's very hard and bristly, it's the right word. And the Indigenous men actually had a purpose or a use for this. Use it as a comb. It's almost a bit like steel wool, when you rub your thumb or finger on it, very coarse. They used to, true story, I'm not having you on, they used to brush their beards with it, comb all, I guess, all the knots out of them, and their hair as well. I mean, these are everywhere, they're pretty cool. So, yeah, thought I'd chuck that in, keep you on your toes. Alright, starting to thunder, let's find some more clouds to shoot. Set up my camera, went over and got it from the car. Still very warm. I got to jump to the car, crank the aircon up to a nice 24 degrees and jump back out, and it's probably about 38 again, 38 degrees or something around there. And of course, with all this moisture in the air, the humidity's building up too. But yeah, final composition image. Some thunder coming in, rolling in over the distance there. So I love this time of year, storm season. Probably, like I said earlier, probably do quite a few videos, hopefully, in the coming months, the build up of all the storms here in the outback. But simple image here. I'm going to wait a little bit. There's clouds. I've taken an image, clouds over my shoulder here, clouds over there. It's just brewing. You can feel it in the air. It's just a big storm coming. Probably later on, the actual, like I mentioned before, the actual electric storm, lightning, thunder. But you can just smell it in the air too, it's building. So I'm going to wait for a little bit. Hopefully the clouds come in behind the telegraph station. Put my 24-200 lens on, zoom in, capture this. There's a lot of termite mounds. I don't know if you can pick them up, see them in this vlogging camera. A lot of interest, foreground interest there. And the contrast of that black sky hopefully rolls in behind it. Yeah, and I'll wrap it up after that. Wait around, grab this image, chuck it up for you. Might even grab a couple from different, walk up and down this fence line and see what I can get. Here they are. Wow, she is, can you see that cluster of rain? Oh, it's probably about 50, 80 kilometers that way. Just a big shaft of rain from that big storm. So yeah, I hope these images worked out. Wanted to tell a story of the storms out here in the outback. And that's sort of the goal with any landscape photography, telling a story. So you don't need these big vistas, you can do one by ones like I was doing, square crop. Just telling a small story, or telling a story of a bigger story, just a rock in a tree with dark clouds rolling in, showing you these storms coming in. But yeah, thanks for coming along, guys. Hope you like the images. Might venture this way. If I get an image, I'll chuck it up. Maybe use one of these termite mounds as foreground interest to get this cluster of rain. Wherever that is absolutely getting drenched. So yeah. Leave a like, leave a comment if you're new. Consider subscribing, it really helps me out. Yeah, I'm going to try and get one more image and go home and have a nice cold drink. Alright guys, see you on the next adventure.